Hi guys, in this video I will be explaining you how to become a professional Java developer. Not only for the language Java, this will be the right way to become any sort of programming expert. So the first tip is you should not use any type of IDE when you are developing your program at the very first time. So should not use IDs IDs as a beginner. That means there are several IDs in the academically they are recommending Eclipse, IntelliJ or NetBeans, but you should not use any sort of those three IDs because those three IDs are the main IDs which are recommended by the universities. But I recommend you not to use any sort of IDs because you know that when you are using IDE, it will give all those suggestions. Then, because of that, yeah, there are no anything to do or think by your own. So, as a developer, what we have to we have to gain our problem solving capability. So if you want to enhance your problem solving capability, the first thing you have to avoid is you have to avoid from the IDEs. So don't use IntelliJ and don't use Eclipse. Also, don't use NetBeans because ID is always there giving the suggestions to debug, and also you do not want to compile the things. You are just clicking the run item, then it will be automatically going to compile. So you do not know anything behind the screen. So if you want to become a professional Java developer, or if you want to become professional developer, you have to know what are the sceneries behind. The behind screen is the uh, major strategy to develop you as a professional programming expert. So avoid from these three IDEs, and you can use instead of the IDEs, you can use a text editor. You use a text editor. Use a text editor. Uh, do you know the difference between the text editor and the IDEs? Because the IDE is a compact package. That means it has everything. It has everything because you have the debugging process, compiling process. All those things are there. All those things are available in an IDE. It is a very good to do a project because at the very first time you are not going to do a project because first of all you have to identify the key concepts, the core concepts. When you are doing when you are learning Java, you have to learn core Java first, then only you have to go for the advanced Java. When you are learning core Java, you should not use any sort of IDEs. Use only a text editor. And for comparing text editor, in a text editor you have to write only your script. You do not want to do anything there. You are just writing the script. So to just write in the script, the best editor, and if you want to know all those things stretch, the best editor is the Notepad. Not anything, it is not the VS Code, or it is not the Bracket, or it is not the Sublime Text or the Atom. It is the Notepad. You because to write the things, only use the Notepad. Notepad is the best thing. Notepad is the best because it doesn't give any suggestion. So all those things you are learning, you in your mindset is working as a problem solver. Therefore this will be the best way to start. So use Notepad, and for the after writing the scripts, you are using Notepad to write the scripts. Notepad to write the script. Write the script you are using, or the write the program. What you are using the Notepad, and after writing the things, you have to compile this one. So the compile, and after that compiling, if the compiling is done, you have to execute this one. So all those things, what you can use the command prompt. uh, you can use to compile the compiling commands and the executing commands. You can do using the what we call command prompt. So compiling commands and the executing commands, or we can simply write here to run the program. To run the program, you are using what? Command prompt. So those are the few basic tips. And after that, to become a professional developer, you have to be mindful about the errors. So I have seen so many developers, they hate errors. If you are hating errors, then you can't become a professional developer. There are two mindsets. One thing is error haters, and the second thing is error lovers. You can become a professionalist only you have the right mindset. That means if you are loving errors only, you can become a professional developer. So error lovers good tends to a good tester, and this good tester will leads you to become a best programmer. So that's the way of going. And also I want to explain how do we identify the errors. That is the best way, that is the most important thing. If you identify the errors, then only you can become a very good programmer. So to identify the errors, first of all you have to write the program, and after writing this one, you are going to the command prompt and you are typing the command prompt compiling commands to compile the things. And after that, you are writing the commands to execute that one, that is the JVM commands. So according to these two, you will be getting two errors. One error is the first error is called as the compiling errors, and the second error is called as the runtime errors. Mainly this the compiling errors is happening due to the syntax errors. Syntax errors. What are called the syntax? Syntax means the errors which are occurring due to the case sensitivity, and also the special features like the semicolon, commas, inverted commas. If you miss those things in the right place, you will be getting these syntax errors. And the runtimes errors happening due to the mainly due to the unorganized way of the main method. And if you are doing illegal thing in the main method in the class, then you are getting these type of errors, what are called runtime errors. I will be explain syntax errors and the runtime errors in a deep way in my second video. Up to that, I will be wrap up from this one. So this is the best way to become a best professionalist developer. Thank you very much.